This is Colin, Dakota Plains Ag Center in Beardsley, South Dakota with your market comments for June 24th. This video will yield 5 minutes of your time with a rundown on the bulls and bears of the soybean and corn market. And we got some ideas about weathering market volatility. At Dakota Plains, we want to empower farmers to make confident marketing decisions. Dakota Plains wants to be a valued marketing resource on your farm. Spent some time on the farm this week, and all in all, the growers I visited with are pretty optimistic. You know, we have some difficult situations out there with the wet weather. We had a difficult planting season for most of everybody. From what I'm hearing, everybody made it through. What got planted is growing, and every day guys seem to be getting more confident and more optimistic. So weeds and spraying are on the minds of a lot of guys, so just want to remind you guys to be safe out there. Lots of volatility in the corn and soybean markets this week. We are in a weather market. We got good crop conditions out, good ratings out from the USDA, and we also had some rainy weather in the central to eastern corn belt, which caused some fund liquidation and consolidation. Funds selling off some of their position. Could be some positioning for this June 30th report next week. In weather markets, things can happen very fast, and weekends seem to provide a lot of uncertainty in the market. So we'll see how we land next week and where we start next week. Just keep an eye on the latest NOAA temp and precip forecast models out there. The market will be trading those. So what's working out there for marketing? We had our largest week of minimum price contracts this week. Why? Volatility and uncertainty in crop production has guys looking at protecting current values in the market. They also wanting to participate in any potential rallies without having to commit more bushels. So there's ways we can do that. We can attach price protection, or we can attach participation and opportunity to an existing contract to take advantage of your bias. So there's an investment for protection or opportunity, and it varies for each strategy. There's multiple combinations that we can be, tailored to your need or your situation. So the best thing to do is just reach out to Jordan or I, and we can have a face-to-face conversation about it and go through the scenarios, go through your needs, go through your situation and what you're trying to achieve. And we can match tool to help you. So bulls and bears. Bulls are more optimistic. Bears are negative things in the marketplace. So we have corn bulls, our weather, this potential for ridging and hot, warm weather across the belt, through an important part of the growing season coming up here, late June, early July, mid-July. So, really, weather's really important. Each forecast is really important. Corn, bears, the more negative things. We have excellent crop conditions, as a whole crop. If we look at the whole crop, the USDA has one of the highest ratings they've ever had for the corn condition. So, and if we grow this crop and have a trend line yield, we will continue to build the carryouts and the stock of our corn. So those could be negative things for price. Also, moving to soybeans, we got soybean bulls. We got strong export demand with South America's crop reduction, some yield losses there. The world switched their buying to the U.S., and so the export demand has been strong. So also, some bullish news or bullish factors for soybeans or uncertainty is weather. What's weather going to be late July or in August? So those are some of the things that could affect positively the price in beans. Soybean bears, negative things are we have a strong US dollar, especially with the Britain decision to leave the EU. Has put some uncertainty in the macro markets, and they're flying to stronger assets like the US dollar. So strong US dollar is usually not good for our export demand or anything like that. It just makes us less competitive. So those could be some negative things for soybean price. And we also have good crop conditions so far for soybeans. So we have a longer time frame here in this weather market to see how our weather will shape up in July and August. So markets don't like uncertainty. So some of the uncertainties are out there are this acres report out on June 30th. It's historically a market mover. So be prepared. If you want to make a plan beforehand, reach out to us. We can help you weather through some of that volatility or have some ideas and see if it fits. Also, there's uncertainty in the macro markets, what's going on with currencies and things that are going on in Europe. So macro markets may affect our corn and soybean market, and also the funds where they're uncertain what they're going to do with their positions. So those are some of the things to look at, bulls and bears and uncertainties in the market. So at Dakota Plains, we provide an on-farm grain marketing service. We found that some growers really like the privacy of meeting on the farm with a grain buyer as to meeting in our office. So we can provide that service if you request it. And then just to make things clear, what we do here is we do not predict price at Dakota Plains. We're not an advisory service. You can pay guys a whole lot of money to tell you what the market's going to do, but we don't predict price. What we do look at is the facts in the market, and we dig in to the facts on your farm, and we try to bring tools and ideas to help you make the best decisions you can on your farm for your business. So that's what we do here. Our schedule next week, Jordan and I will be out on some training in Sioux City next week, Monday, Tuesday. We'll be back in the office and on farm Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Feel free to reach out to us. Thanks for watching.